Having a video, but more important than that, we're late for having anything going on. Our computer's down. Hard drive took a hard fail. So what I wanted to do is stop and talk to all of our friends here, even though I really don't have a lot to say today because this is something I decided to do at the last minute. Wasn't even sure if I could do it with my phone, but we're in the garage. And I wanted to just give you a quick little update of the computer and what's going on. I had to order a whole new computer. My hard drive froze. I was able to save all my stuff, which is good, but it is what it is. I am filming. It's just that there's not going to be a video except for these for probably a week. And I will be doing, since I learned how to do it on my phone, we will be doing a live stream on Wednesday as well too, probably during the morning hours as well, like it is now. 2 people watching, that's great. I can't do the chat here. I just don't know how to do it. I know, right? But what I wanted to do is touch base with you, maybe go over a few things with what's happening in the world of Old Man Ronin. 11 people are watching now, and like I said, I really do appreciate y'all checking this out. It's going to be really, really short. And again, like I said, I'm not going to be able to do the chat back with you. It just is what it is. Like I say, technology is a great thing until, yeah. But one of the things we're going to be doing today is we're going for a ride up north. A little bit of rain this morning, but that's never stopped me. Taking M's and Iron Lady. During the week, I'm going to be doing a video on the Himalayan. It'll come out probably the following Sunday if everything comes in. They had to order parts for me. The computer I was using before was old and just like me. But what we were doing was we were trying to use all this new technology with video editing on a computer that didn't have a gaming card or a what do you want to call it, the speed to do the proper editing. Again, this is all new to me. We haven't even been doing this a year, and it's kind of funny how that after 100 videos, the computer gave up the ghost. I mean, it was making a ticking noise, so I called a guy here in close to me, and he said, turn it off immediately. And that's what I did because it was trying to rewrite the hard drive, and we didn't want to lose anything. So hopefully I didn't lose any of my my good stuff as far as apps as being able to do the computer work for upcoming videos. And what's coming in the future is going to be a lot better. We're overkilling the as far as being able to use for making videos. We're doing more than we need to do, which means the video quality is going to get even better. It's one of those type of things that I actually was going to buy another motorcycle for another project bike right after the Toad Glide, which is right over there. If you can, let's see if we can turn it. There's a Toad Glide. We're up in the shop, by the way, if you haven't guessed that. But I was going to buy another one, but that's on hold. But I do want to send a special thanks out to all my Patreons because you're the ones who bought the computer, baby. Well, part of it. And I really do want to send a shout out to everybody. It's been a crazy week and a half after I filmed that video, that live stream last week, actually a week ago today. And I love doing live streams, but this one I was kind of hoping that the parts would have came in last week because, like I said, it was literally the afternoon and it just went crapped out. Yeah, hey Andy, I do see you. I didn't even think I could see the chat, but I see John's there, Andy's there, and like I said, I hope you're getting an understanding of what happened. If you're just joining me, my computer took a giant poop on me because that's just the way it is, and we have to do we're doing this on my phone. I don't know how the quality is going to be. I've never done one on my phone. I don't know what's going on. It's one of those type of things that I'm just trying to work through this hard drive issue, but I am getting a brand new rebuilt computer. There's a guy here in outside of Newark. Hey, there's a little Jeff outside of Newark. Good morning. That's rebuilding my computer, not my computer, rebuilding a new computer for me, saving the stuff on the hard drive, and then hopefully we'll be able to get back up and running. Like I said, as soon as I turned the computer off after my live stream last Sunday, it started going tick, 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 and then it shut down. And then all of a sudden I turned it back on and it says, error in hard drive, rewriting. No! And we stopped. Old Man Zombie says hello. And yeah, a morning chat because I wanted to give you guys something on Sunday. I do not want to miss my twice a week thing. So we decided to do this as opposed to, hey John, is the quality better than my normal live streams? Because if it is, I may just change and do it on this from now on. I'll write one on the computer and then do this if the quality is really good. I mean, I'm using a Samsung Note 9. Let's see. I can't see. I'm got to get in there close. Oh, Iron Lady's there. Hi. Couldn't see the other name. It's too small, and I'm old. And do I have my glasses around? Yeah, we can maybe make this work here for a minute. Okay, now send a chat. I'll be able to read you. Nope, nobody's sending a chat now. Oh, there it is. Hello from Holland. Hey, how you doing? Is it Wilm? And then Old Man Zombie. Quality is good. That's good. Like I said, I really didn't know how this is going to turn out. And this is not going to be a very long chat. I just wanted to give you an update as to why. The one I'll do on Wednesday morning, which will be 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Savings Time, actually, will be a little bit more prepared. I was out actually taking care of the stuff in the farm here when I said, you know what, I wonder if I can do it on my phone. So I fooled around and found out that I can do a live stream from my phone. So hopefully it'll be good. I don't know if it's going to be reversed. Let's see, on my screen it says the Dickies is backwards. Is it reversed or is it normal? Sig says, I'm an IT, so understand what you're going through. Sucks, and that's why I always recommend having external back. I do on all my videos and all my, but as far as my main computer, where the program is to edit, is where it's at. And I can't edit on my phone. I don't have a laptop. I'm not that. It'd be like telling you how to adjust the cam on a Royal Enfield Himalayan, and you don't know how to do it. And that's basically, I don't know how to do the computer stuff. That's my weakness. I'm not a IT guy or claim to try to be. I fumble and stumble through everything that I do. I learned how to do the editing on my own, didn't take any classes. I learned how, I had a website back in the early 2000s that was motorcycle entertainment related. And I didn't know how to write code or anything like that, but I got enough through there using like Yahoo Site Builder, enabled me to be really popular. We were getting like 1.5 million views a day, but it has nothing to do with what we're doing now. Let's see, Willem says, yesterday I had a chat with a guy who bought a new Himalayan. We talk about your reviews and both like it. I have planned. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying that, or you're thinking about the Himalayan. And again, I'm not Himalayan centric. I do have my Harleys, and I do love all motorcycles. I'm trying to get in position. Like I said, we're going to be riding some stuff with out of Moto Ohio, and what we can, we're looking at doing the R18 and the Rocket 3, and maybe some of the Ducati, the Multistrada, things like that, and some of the other Triumphs and BMWs as well too. Again, it's all a question of time balance, and the busier I am, if you know what I'm saying. But like I said, I know people were going to say, where was Old Man Ronin? How come he didn't turn out a video on Sunday like he always does? And this is why. Computer issues, and it is what it is. Life happens, folks. And it's like when you're on a road trip, and that's why, I have a saying that I've been listening to my whole life. Hang on, see it. Looking forward to a Beamer episode. That's great. I am too. I've ridden a lot of BMWs in the past, not the parallels, but the opposing twins, and I get a kick out of when you start it up. That always gives me a kick. Harley actually made one during World War II based on, I don't know if you guys ever knew that, they did an opposing twin. Basically what they did is they captured a few German BMWs, and the Army wanted to try them out. They never did use them. They went to the WL. I think they made it a couple hundred of them. But I actually got on an old Harley opposing twin one time, not riding it because it was in a museum, but they started it up and it gave me that thrill exactly like a BMW opposing twin does. Yin Yang says, Roman, I'm a Hemi owner. You don't think that the Hemi has a bit too much plastic and aluminum that the bike fall? Actually, it's the exact opposite. Of all the bikes out there that are off-road, it has the least amount of shake and shimmy and plastic and stuff. If you look at some of the other brands out there, and I won't mention any names, but if you look at some of the other brands out there, those bikes, they really have a lot of plastic. And that's one of the things I like about the Himalayan, is the fact that it's industrial looking. And the only real plastic you're going to get is that front fender, that will possibly give you if you fall on a rock or against a log or something like that, that will break off, but they're not that expensive to replace. So that's not really a concern for me. Make sure if you do buy your Himalayan to buy a GV and or some other brand, even the OEM, if nothing else, Royal Enfield engine guard. That's critical. That is most important, because that's going to save your engine. It's actually going to save your oil cooler up front, because it's far enough off the ground. And I'm going to do a video in the future here where I'm just going to take the bike and go drop it and show you that you're not on the road. I'm going to do it in the grass, but to show you that exactly how it really does protect. And of course, you know, you get the bark busters or the OEM handlebar guards and stuff like that. They got a base of aluminum. Those could possibly break, but again, they're not that hard and not that expensive to replace. What you have to really watch, and if you drop your bike or you wreck your motorcycle, is your handlebars, your forks, and of course your engine. Those are the most important parts. If you put the OEM not crash bars, but the pannier braces on there, that will give you a little bit more strength as well too. But if you look at any of the other bikes out there, that the gentleman made a comment, they're loaded with plastic and technology that you don't need. And that's one of the reasons why I think the Royal Enfield Himalayan is probably one of the best, if not the best, off-road riding motorcycle for that type of stuff. A lot of people, and of course I know I'm jim-jamming around because I really don't know where I'm going with this video right now, but a lot of people complain it's only 411 cc's. I personally have other motorcycles if I want to go above 65 miles an hour. If you don't, you have to understand what the bike is and what its limitations are. Yin Yang says, Ronin, I'm a Hemi owner. Don't you think that the Hemi has a bit too much plastic? Oh, he already read that. And what do you say? And melding in the handlebars bend. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be part of it. I mean, heck, I have a 2006 Straight Glide and an 01 Super Glide and really wanted to get a Himalayan soon. That's good. I mean, that's one of the things that I think Harley-Davidson really screwed up at. I think if they would have taken the Pan America and introduced two models, one in a 500 cc, or 550, which they already have the engine for, even though I would have preferred not a short stroke like that one is. It's made in Mexico. I'd rather see a long stroke single. That'd be better for me. Less technology is better technology. If they would have done that and at the same time as doing their 1250, I think they'd have been a lot better off. I think people that were normally buying, the KTMs and the Triumphs and stuff like that, maybe even the new KLR, which I'm going to go ride. I think that's going to be a fun bike. But I think those type of motorcycles and a little bit higher would have brought the Harley market to where it needed to be. And the Pan America is probably going to sell. I don't know how well, because it's a lot of money for a lot of guys who are first-time off-road riders, and it's loaded with technology. Too much so, if you ask me. Again, I've not been on one yet, but I will. But to get back to the plastic and stuff, yeah, if you drop your bike hard, I don't care what it is, on the, and let me try to swing this around here again, on the old Toad Glide there, when I was putting the handlebars when I got it were bent. And the reason why is because they dropped. And they were an inch, inch and a quarter handlebars. Oops, let's turn this down a little bit. So they weren't the small handlebars, but anytime you drop it, that's going to be the problem you're going to face. Stuff's going to bend. That's, again, just like computer failures, that's life. But like I say, we got a lot of plans today, and I'm going to wrap this up pretty quick. I really appreciate. We got 27 people watching, and I can't believe we got that so much. The guy said Pan America's way too expensive, and again, it is for what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I think that opens the door for Royal Enfield to sell more Himalayans to people who are Harley owners who want to try it for the very first time. And that's one of the things I said in a live stream before, that I think that if you had came out with a smaller, less expensive bike at the same time, because there's going to be guys out there that are riding GSs, they're going to say, man, I got my Super Glide, or I've got my Road Glide and my Street Glide, like everybody else has, and I want to try the off-road. And if they would have done the 500 or something in that realm, they would have been able to go up. And that's why a lot of Harley guys are buying the Himalayan. Yin Yang says, where's the plastic parts? Oh, he's asking a question. Yeah, well, the only one I can answer for him is the front fender. Really, that's about it. And, the windshield. But that stuff is disposable anyway, to be honest with you. I don't care what brand it is. When you go down hard and your front end, if you're doing a low or maybe a high side or something like that, and you crack down, the windshield's going to go, the front fender is probably going to go. And luckily, and this is a thing that's really important, Royal Enfield parts are cheap. They're hard to get right now because of the pandemic and things like that, but they do have if you're in America, they do have a distribution center in Texas. And so parts have been pretty easy to get that are on stock. Now, getting them from India to North America is a little bit difficult, but that's one thing that I really want to take a time to mention, that parts are cheap. For example, when I got my bike, it was used, and I think the guy was trying to, investigate all the pieces and parts, and he was trying to pull off the side cover on the Himalayan. And there's 3 bolts in a grommet, and he broke the grommet part of the side panel on the what was it on the the air cleaner side. Well, he did that. I don't know, maybe I have it laying around. Let me see. Go over to my secret shop area. See if I can see it. I don't know where I put it. No, I don't know where I put it. Sorry, I'm walking off the stage here. But I'll keep trying to talk and see if I can find it and show you what I mean. I have it hidden. Oh well, that's what live TV, baby. But he broke the grommet piece off, and I ordered one from Royal Enfield, and it literally was $10. $10 and maybe $1 in tax, and that was basically it. And I had to replace, when I was rebuilding the Sportster 1200, I had the battery cover that was rusted through. I mean, it was terrible. I needed to replace it. I don't want a Bondo in it. So I bought a new one, and it was $125 for a similar part. It just literally snaps into the side there to cover up the battery and the fuses. And that's basically, it's on the other side, but I mean, that's basically the same thing as what the Himalayan is, and it's $10. See, stainless M6 hex drive bolts. Okay. Well, I'm bikeless right now. Dropped the Hemi off at a dealer yesterday for her first 300 service. She won't be, lost you, Andy. I'll just come back to that. She won't be ready until Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, that's why I learned how to work on my own stuff. And have multiple bikes. I know, but I mean, it is what it is. See, that's the difference, Andy, because if your computer pooped out like mine did, you'd be able to fix it, right? Yeah, that's the difference. But I don't know how anything to do with computers, except turn them on, work through them. One of the things I've always said, college is a great place to learn shortcuts, because old farts like me can learn how to do things just as easy as the young people can. The difference is we don't have the shortcuts. Let's see, that valve job is hard to do. It is, and that's one of the reasons why I've been hesitant. I can't find a Royal Enfield Himalayan or Royal Enfield dealer that's willing to go on film to actually show, and I was really hesitant to do it myself because of so when you're dealing with small adjustments that is really critical in the performance of the engine, I'm hesitant myself even to put it out there in what I'm doing, because if your feeler gauge is bent, you're going to get a bigger gap than what you need. And when you're talking about hundredths and thousandths of an inch or centimeter or millimeter, or however you want to call it, you're dealing with something that, if it's done wrong, could go catastrophic in failure. And that's why I'm hesitant to put that out there. A lot of guys are doing it, and I'm going to probably let them do it. I'll do you some basic maintenance, but I'm afraid that the average person who has limited amount of mechanical experience that are trying to adjust the valves might cause a catastrophic failure. And that's one of the reasons why I was trying to get a tech to do it, so it would be his butt. I'm just teasing. No, not at all. But that's really what I wanted to do, is to have somebody else that's an official mechanic for them would do it. Let's see. We got another at Siobhan says, how many kilometers do you have driven the hill? Well, over 3,000 miles. So you can do the math real quick. So what, 60 kilometers an hour, or 100 kilometers an hour is 60 miles an hour. So take that, 3,000. So that's what I've got on it. Over that, almost 4 now. So it is what it is. Well, guys, again, I promised you that we would always do at least 2 videos a day. This is my computer version, or breakdown version. And I really do, in the comments, because it's hard for me to see the chat there, but in the comments, please, please, please leave me how the quality is and the sound and everything else, because up until I walked in the shop a minute ago, I wasn't planning on doing anything today. And I thought, man, I got to do something. Is there a way I can do it on my phone? And we are able to do this on the phone. Now, again, this is going to be a very, very short video, probably one of the shortest ones I've ever done. And but I just really wanted to tell you, and that I'm not giving up on you guys, even though I got a computer failure with my hard drive. But the things that are coming are going to be far better. In other words, the new computer is going to be built specifically for editing. Let's see. You're coming in loud and clear. Good. It's all good. Okay, great, guys. And that's really, really what I wanted to know, because and the next one will be more prepared. This one, like I said, there's no thumbnail, there's no nothing. It just is, here I is, and we're doing it. So, well, I'm going to wrap it up because I really, really, really want to get other stuff going today. We got a lot of filming to do today and a lot of other things on the way. And I'm not sure. He ordered the parts on Friday. He said 4 to 6 days for parts for the hard drive or the new computer to be built. And then however long it takes him to put it together and however long it takes him to get it to me. Well, I have to go pick it up, but however long it takes for me to download all the essentials that I'm going to need for the video. Let's see. Somebody else made a chat there, and I want to make sure. Oh, well, maybe not. I thought I could do it really easy. Nope, didn't come back up. So anyway, until next time, guys. Again, make sure, please, everybody comment. Okay, you sound good. Much love. Thank you, guys. Much love to you as well too. And like I said, I wanted to make sure I got something out today. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, and I figured it out. Well, until next time, guys. Make sure you subscribe. All that good stuff. Hit the bell notification button, share and comment. I read all the comments. In particular today, I want to know what's going on. Please, everybody, comment and tell me how it sounds and everything else like that. And if you like this version better, maybe we'll start doing more of these than I will with my computer. So until next time, ride safe, everybody, and keep her on two wheels, baby. Okay, here, ready? Do 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 do. Yes, we're leaving.